Hello everyone, it's DC Reads Some More with part 2 of We Are All Alike. Thank you for joining if you watched part 1 and are joining back to watch part 2. If not, please watch part 1 and then come back and enjoy part 2. This is the a Dollar Tree heart that I have painted with the black and white Harlequin sequence. Sorry about the neighborhood noise if you're hearing that. I'm on the final part of it where I'm actually adding in, I picked out some paper dolls that the Tim Holtz paper dolls that I'm going to apply with Mod Podge. And I am only applying a small amount of the Mod Podge to the back of these. I've heard that if you apply too much is what can make the paper to be wrinkled, and that if you apply a smaller, just enough to apply to get them to stick down, and then I take my heat gun to them to get that dry, and then I apply my coat over them afterwards. That if you let them dry in between before you apply your top coat, that you won't get the wrinkles from it. But these are a good sturdy cardstock type paper, so I really did not get any wrinkles from them. I use a credit card in which I did cover with tape my names and information so that it couldn't be seen, even though it's no longer an active credit card, to squeegee them down and apply pressure, and it worked really well. And I also use a gold metallic marker that I got from the Dollar Tree to outline the black diamonds there. As you can see, I'm outlining them now, and so that actually, I had looked at several of my gold markers, and that one actually worked better than many of the other brands that I had. So I was really happy with that brand from the Dollar Tree and very impressed with it, and it did a great job. And it is a metallic paint pen, so it worked great. They just started stocking those, so I'll let you enjoy the music and watch the process, and I will be back. here's where I'm applying the Mod Podge over the top of all the images, and as I'm doing that I realized that I made a mistake and I applied two of the exact same images, and as you'll see here I realize it, and I then go about trying to remove it and set about on my path to get it removed, and I was like, oh my goodness, wait a minute, that's the exact same one, as you can see. So I'm able to peel the top of it off, and then peel the top of the paper off, and then the back of it I had to use I used a X-Acto knife trying to see if I could scrape it off, and that kind of worked a little bit, got a little pieces of it off. But then I had to I took a baby wipe and wet it and kind of rubbed it with my fingers, and a lot of the paper came off that away. As I was wetting it with a baby wipe and rubbing it, it seemed to work a little bit better that way. And after I got enough of it off, then I took some black chalk paint and recovered that area, and then applied a new paper doll image that I pick out. As you can see, I'm picking one out there to apply. So checking to see the fit and what it was going to cover, so that way I didn't have to do it. But thank God our mistakes can be covered up. That's the true art of crafting there. Thank you. try to angle in with my computer here and try to get it where y'all can actually see the image a little bit better. Try to bring in the focus some. Trying to show you the details of the image. And in the next screenshot or footage you're going to see, I do some little flowers that I have made. They're some little black and white flowers I got from Hobby Lobby, I believe. And then I also have these steampunk type buttons here that I'm putting on. They look like hearts and little gears, and the hearts have little gears on them. I'm using this little silicone tool here that I got from the Dollar Tree, which really does help a lot. Great deal for $1, just to push down on the items that have the hot glue behind them, so not to burn my fingers. A lot easier than putting those rubber finger things on. And then so I put the black flower down, and then put the white flower down with the a gold bead flat back pearl that's in the center of them. And then with the next row I do is because the hearts are stick out so far, I'm only going to put in the white flowers only, or the black flowers only, because the hearts stick out so far anyway. So I'm just applying the black flowers, and then the next row will be just the white flowers, and so forth and down, so that they it turned out really cute with the flowers on it. Here I'm using the little Dollar Tree pink silicone thing there to get the hot glue off the board. And just so you know, it really did help get off the strings of the hot glue. If you get one of these, definitely give it a try. If you don't have one, get one, because it works really well for getting off that strings of hot glue. So there was none left time I used that, and it just helped to roll it up into little balls. Okay, here's the white beads I had painted along with some black pearl beads, and I'm trying to show you the label. I got this string that I was going to try and put the beads on with from Michael's. It was a white string with gold ribbon running through it, gold metallic string running through it, and I use that in the tassel that I make. I've made up some, already pre-made some of the parts of the tassel so it wouldn't take as long. And so here I'm applying a black hanging tassel ribbon that I got. Sorry about my kitty, he's just in the mood to meowing. And so here I'm going around the edge of it. I decided to go just to a point where it would be hanging down and in a downward motion from the angle of the heart. And then on top of that, I'm going to apply a white ribbon that has a really cute, a nice design that I loved on the top of that. And I loved the way that this just dangles off the heart. And then I got this white ribbon from the dollar section at Joann's. I love their dollar lace ribbon that they always have in their sections. And so then as I applied this, and again using the silicone tool, this really does help apply and not have to burn your hands. After I apply this, then I will come back and I will put the tassel at the bottom of the heart, and I will show you that I take a jewelry tool, which you will see, and put 2 holes in the top of the heart and attach the beads, and I come back, instead of using the string, I decided to use some wire, and I use a gold wire that I have instead, and that gives it a much stiffer hold that I wanted with the beads, and gives it the ability to stand out. And that's pretty much all that I do with it, and hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I will be back. Okay, I'm going to show you here how I make the tassel. I used a leftover piece of this curtain ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance, and I had some pieces of the string already cut and tied. I was about 6 pieces tied, and about 6-inch length, and the leftover pieces of the ribbon there that I had folded in half to put in there. And I just put a small amount of the hot glue and started rolling the black ribbon up, and then I put the other white stuff in the center and put some hot glue and rolled it up, and just enough to get to where I thought it was about the right thickness of the that would be appropriate for a tassel, and still ended up with more of this material left over. And after I cut it off, I hot glued it and put glue, got some of the string that I had bought, and put that around the top of the tassel and tied it real tight and put a bow on there, and then tied that and got I did the same thing with the flowers. I put a flower in the center of it, and then put the gold flat bead in the middle of it. And then I just put a lot of hot glue on the top of it and put it on the bottom of the heart after I did that. So I forgot to say, after I trim this up, I tried to show you, I'm showing you there is a little fairy that I got at the Dollar Tree. I was really shocked that they had these at the Dollar Tree, and she was on one of the little metal stakes that you can cut off They're made to go in the ground, but I cut them off with these pliers. If you use any pliers, and I'm pointing to the very center there, a friend of mine showed me that if you go to the very end center of the pliers there, that they actually will cut anything like that really easy. So it's basically all the way down to the bottom of the pliers and then the center, and it cut that like a piece of cake. So you'll have to try that if anybody wants to purchase those to use on their projects. And here's where I tried with the ribbon and I didn't like it, and I was trying to decide where I wanted to place the tassel, and after looking at it in several different spots, I decided that the bottom of the heart was the best place to place it. Okay, well, this is the end of the video. It's coming to the end, and I would like to say that I hope you enjoyed this, and hope some of y'all try to make something cool with your hearts from Dollar Tree. Love to see what you make with them, and post your pictures for me to see. I do have a group for DC wreaths and more, and would love for any of you to join and show me what you make with them. And please subscribe and like to my channel here, so we can continue to see the new crafts that I will be adding. Hope you enjoy, and God bless, and have a great day. Thank you.